Welcome to Pharmacology lectures. Now we are going to start ANS, Autonomic Nervous System. We'll have a look at its anatomy. Now, nervous system is divided into two parts. One is peripheral nervous system and the other is central. This is about the peripheries, about our limbs and all, and central is about our brain, spinal cord. Now, in our peripheral nervous system, there are two types, efferent and afferent. An efferent, where we receive signals, it is autonomic system, and the other is somatic, directly into the muscles. Okay, autonomic system, this we are going to study in detail, and this has major effect on our body, and the drugs are also very, very important. In autonomic nervous system, it is divided into three: enteric nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, and sympathetic nervous system. Now we'll have a look at the functional division, a little bit of anatomy. We'll have a better look here. Now there are two: a preganglionic neuron and postganglionic neuron. This is the ganglionic part, like this. This is the ganglionic part, this is presynaptic, and this is postsynaptic. Now, preganglionic neuron, the cell body is in the brainstem or the spinal cord. This is the ganglionic transmitter, releases the transmitter, activates the postganglionic neuron, and this postganglionic neuron, it transmits to the effector, where we need our effector organ. Now this is a very, very important diagram. Sympathetic division, parasympathetic division, and these are the effectors. Now this is cranial nerves. These are cranial nerves: cervic, thoracic, lumbar region, and sacral region. Now thoracic region mainly regulates sympathetic chain for our eyes, salivary glands, then lungs, heart, liver. Our lumbar region regulates bladder, kidneys, reproductive organs, and similar for both. The regions are same. Now the effect is different, opposite. Sympathetic and parasympathetic both have opposite effects. Now this is the ganglion. This is preganglion in the brain or in the spinal cord. Okay, and these are the effector, and these are all ganglions. A little bit of anatomy has been shown here. This part is preganglionic part, and this is the ganglion, the middle portion, and these with the effector organs are the postganglionic region. Now functions of sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic, both are given here in red and blue. Sympathetic is red, we also call it fight and flight system, whereas parasympathetic is when you calm down, and that's why it is shown in blue color, parasympathetic actions. Eye, what happens when the sympathetic nervous system is activated? Iris radial is contract, pupil dilates. Just you have to remember pupil dilation. And when the parasympathetic is activated, the opposite happens, pupil contracts. Trachea and bronchioles, sympathetic dilation, parasympathetic constriction. Adrenal medulla, secretion of epinephrine. Kidney, secretion of renin, ureter, and bladder, relaxation in sympathetic, and parasympathetic contraction. And ejaculation in sympathetic and erection in parasympathetic. Lacrimal gland, stimulation of tears in parasympathetic. Thick secretions in sympathetic. Increased rate in sympathetic and decreased rate in parasympathetic. Decreased motility in sympathetic and increased muscle motility in parasympathetic. Relaxation of the uterus in sympathetic, dilation of blood vessels in sympathetic, and constriction of blood vessels in sympathetic as well. Now, effective stimulation of sympathetic system is also known as fight or flight response. We'll just have a look here. Fight or flight response, because the direct sympathetic activations by stimulation of the adrenal medulla, which releases epinephrine or norepinephrine, and hormones released by adrenal medulla directly enter the blood and promote all the responses in the affected organs.